it is time for the next season of anime, which of course means a video for what I will watch in the fall of 2016 season. Like always, let me just start by saying that the website is my anime list, and if you want to add me, my name is Dark Skilling. You can feel free to add me. There's already a bunch of people who have added me, and I really appreciate it. And it's fun to see what you have been watching. So yeah, this time I decided to separate the anime in two categories, I guess. First one are the anime that I absolutely will watch. Like, well, you understand when you see it. And then the other category is anime that I think looks good and might have a lot of potential, but if they end up not being good, I will have no problems dropping them, pretty much. But yeah, so that category is gonna have obviously a lot more, because I don't, I do expect to drop at least half of them probably, because even if they sound like they will be good, that doesn't mean they will. So yeah, let's get started with the must-watch category. First up, Cheese Sweet Home 2016. This is a sequel, well, not a sequel, but an alternative version of Cheese Sweet Home, Season 1 and Season 2. I'm not sure if this is a reimagining of that, or if it's just like, I don't know, a remake or something, I don't know. All I know is that it's in 3D CG, which I'm not a fan of, but I really liked Cheese Sweet Home, and because of that, I'm definitely gonna watch this. I don't really mind if the animation isn't my favorite. I will definitely enjoy this. The other series were 3 minutes per episode, so I'm assuming this is going to be the same thing, but I'm not certain. We will see. Of course, it's just, little slice of life anime following a cat. So yeah. Next up is Haikyuu Karasu no Gogo versus Shiratorizawa Gakuen Gogo. This, I believe, this is season 3 of Haikyuu. This is one of those that I've actually read the manga and I'm up to date with it, so I already know what's gonna happen, which is fine, because the Haikyuu anime is usually really, really good. Like, it has how to explain, like, it doesn't necessarily have like the best quality, but its production value is really high. There we go. But yeah, this is the 3rd season, and I'm assuming it's gonna be one core, just based on the fact that it's only for the finale of the tournament. But yeah, and if you don't know, this is a volleyball anime. So yeah, Haikyuu, definitely will watch that. Next up, Hibike Euphonium 2. So that's obviously 2nd season of Hibike Euphonium. It's a music anime. I really, really liked season 1, so I'm quite excited for season 2 to start, and I will definitely watch it. You should definitely try out season 1 if you haven't watched it. It's rather good. And the last for the must-watch category is Udon no Kuni no Kiniro Kemari, or Poco's Udon World. This one I actually don't really know much about. It says, Sota Tawara is a web designer working in Tokyo. When he visits his family's udon place in his hometown Kagawa Prefecture, he discovers a young boy. Upon confronting the boy, Sota soon learns his secret and decides to quit his job in order to take care of the boy Poco. the daily adventures of the two slowly unfold as Boko energetically navigates his way through Kakawa, the Udon Kingdom, along Sota. The reason I put this in my to watch is because I'm getting a very strong feeling of Usagi drop, except maybe, with a fantasy element. But, from what I've read and seen, it really reminds me of Usagi drop, which I really liked. So that's why I'm putting this in my must-watch. Of course, I could be completely wrong, but I guess we'll see. This starts in like a week and a half, so I will give it a few episodes for sure, even if I'm wrong, and see where I go from there. Okay, next up are the series that I think have a lot of potential to interest me, but if they're not done well, then I'm not gonna force myself to go through them. There is 7 of those, I believe. First up, All Out. This is a rugby anime. Now, again, I don't really care about sports. However, if you're a recurring viewer, you will know that I love sports anime. I don't know why you like that, even though I don't really like sports, but I try not to question it. But yeah, this is a rugby anime, and I think that actually sounds quite interesting. So I will definitely give it a shot. I really don't know much about it either. It says that it comes from a manga, so I don't know anything about it at all. Next up is Hune o Ama. I'm not sure what that means. There isn't an English title listed here. The publication of a new dictionary titled The Great Passage progresses. Mitsuyama Jime, originally from publisher Genbu Shobo's sales department, has been recruited by Kohei Araki, a veteran editor of the dictionary department who is looking to retire soon. The dictionary department is known internally as the money-eating insect, but Mitsuya uses his perseverance and attachment to the words in order to become a great editor. Mitsuya, who has poor social skills, finds himself working with another man named Masahi Nishioka, who is able to express himself better. To me that sounds like a slice of life, but following an adult in the working world instead of like a young child or a teenager like it usually is. And because of that, I'm very interested in seeing how it goes. I think this has, again, a lot of potential, but it might not end up being good. But I think I would enjoy this. Next up is another sports anime, Long Riders. This seems to be a bicycle anime. Amikurata, a first-year university student who has no athletic ability, suddenly falls in love with a folding bicycle. Okay. After seeing it in front of a train station, inspired by her newfound love, she starts saving up to buy a bicycle and to learn cycling. Yeah, that sounds great. I know there's another anime about cycling. I think it's Yowamushi Pedal. I think I might have gotten that wrong, but I haven't watched it. I do want to watch it, but I haven't yet. But this will be, a good intro into a cycling anime. Again, if it's done well, we shall see. Next is Unball. Now, I don't actually think I will enjoy this. However, this is based on a character from Yotsuba, which is a manga that I've read that I really like. And the I can't remember the name of the character it's based on. That's weird. Why can't I remember? Does it not say it? No. Pretty much, it's a Tanbo. There you go, Tanbo. It's pretty much a cardboard robot that one of the characters built. And this is based on that character, except it's a cat version. So it could be good, but this is most definitely an anime meant for young kids. So I don't know. Maybe I like it, and maybe I won't. Apparently it's already started airing. I didn't know that. But yeah, so I'll give it a shot, but I really don't expect to enjoy it. But you know, because it's based on a character from Yotsuba, I will definitely give it a chance. And next is Stella no Maho. Tamaki Honda, a new high school student, joins a doujin game development circle. I mean, this is pretty much a high school club in which they do game development. After watching New Game, although I'm not finished with it, I definitely am interested in giving this a shot. But I do not know, of course, if I will like it. It is based on a 4-koma manga, which is pretty much like a 4-panel manga, which are usually, you know, kind of very episodic and lighthearted fun. So I think I might enjoy it in the end. And next, Trickster Edokawa Rambo Shonen Tante Dan Yuri. Again, no English title, but yeah, Trickster. This happens in the 2030s, before the mysterious detective Kokoro Akechi, the boys' detective team, is assembled. Their actions have led to the resolution of various small and large incidents. One day, team member Kensuke Hanasaki meets a mysterious boy named Yoshio Kobayashi. Kobayashi, who has an undying body because of an unidentified fog, wishes his own death and refuses contact with others. Hanasaki takes an interest in Kobayashi and invites him to join the boys' detective team. The encounter eventually leads them to the connection between the criminal nicknamed the Fiend with 20 Faces and Kokoro Akechi. The fate of the two begins to move. This seems to be based on Edokawa Unball, I don't know, novel, I guess, which I don't actually know much about. However, yeah, this is original. It seems to be based, or at least inspired, by a novel by Edokawa Unball, which, like I just said, I don't know much about. What I do know, though, is that I've watched an anime. The anime wasn't that great, but it also wasn't horrible. But it was inspired on that person's manga. They're like kind of old school Japanese horror, I guess. Not horror, more like mystery with little doses of horror, I guess. But yeah, because of that, I think this has a lot of potential, and I love mystery shows, so I will definitely give this a shot. And last but not least, Yuri on Ice. This is a show about ice skating. Again, just like last season, where I decided to give it a shot to Cheer Danchi, which was a male cheerleading anime. I will give this one a shot too, if only because, you know, when have you seen an anime about ice skating? This is not something I expected to see, yet here it is. So I will definitely give it a shot, and hopefully it is going to be good. So yeah, there's also a couple other series that I haven't added to my list. that I want to wait and see, like what people think of them after 3 or 4 episodes before I consider giving them a shot. So I'm not going to include them in this, but there are a few others that I will be keeping an eye on, although I might not watch them at all. So it seems like there's 4 series that I consider must watch, and then 7 that I will give a shot and see how they go. I mean, obviously it would be awesome if all of them ends up being good, but in a way I kind of hope that they don't, because that would be a lot of anime to watch. Like in the summer season, I had, I think, 10, no, I mean, I started with a lot, like 15 or something, then I dropped a lot, and I think I had maybe like 10 left, and even then, I still haven't finished it. I actually haven't really watched anime in the past month, I guess, month and a half, except, what I was watching with my friend, ReZero, and Ace Attorney. But as far as the others, I still have to catch up on them, so, yeah. But yeah, that's it for this video. Once again, feel free to add me if you wanna, just see what I've watched or read and what I'm currently watching, and it's pretty much always very up to date. Like as soon as I finish watching an episode, I usually go and update it. So yeah, and I also would like to see what you have watched, and be able to compare and stuff like that. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.